So living out this sense of oneness, I think, is a real challenge. First of all, we need to admit and confess that we are as fragmented as we can be, and we like the idea of oneness more than we live into the idea of oneness.
To live oneness in the world, start within the church. The church must open its door to all people, to accept its differences, and to respect the dignity of every person, and to work for peace, justice, and unity.
Jesus is the source of our unity. Jesus is the one who prayed on that high priestly prayer in John 17 for the unity of the church. And there's something about the one who is our peace, that as we make the main thing our main thing, making disciples of Jesus Christ, I believe that really does help us live into that unity.
The important question in all of that is to ask ourselves, who's missing? We look around on Sunday morning and together we ask, who's not here that should be? Who's missing? When that question gets deeply in our bones, we begin to think of people who that we have not included. People of other cultures, people of other races, people of other sexual orientations, the other people other than our particular norm, whatever that may be. And I think one of the things we can do as the people of God is to ask that question and just let it reverberate in our hearts and minds and see what comes of it. And I think that will do much to overcome division. It's one of the things we can do.
Primero tenemos que hacer un ejercicio mental. Debemos de entender que hay que diferenciar por lo menos entre dos significados de unidad. La unidad política, que muchas veces está esforzada, pero allí está proclamándose. Para mí, me gusta hablar de unidad de reino. Una unidad que nace del amor que Jesucristo nos enseña. Una unidad en la cual podemos nosotros respetarnos, podemos escuchar diferentes ideas, ver diferentes propuestas, trabajar juntos. Esa unidad que da esperanza a los demás. Una unidad en la cual esté abierta mi mente para poder estar recibiendo y abriendo mis puertas a otras nacionalidades, a otras culturas, a recibir también y reconocer que hay otros valores. Esa unidad que estamos hablando es la unidad que Cristo quiere de nosotros.
The connectional and the inclusive nature of our denomination enabled me to work not only with Filipino communities, but with churches with white, black, African American, Latinos, and other Asian members. It's rewarding to be involved and to be part of the struggle of the immigrants and the marginalized, and to do ministry working for racial justice, peace, and unity.
I like Stephen Covey's words in his 7 Habits of Highly Effective People when he said, "Seek first to understand and only then to be understood." God tells us to love our neighbors as ourselves. But then he elevates that standard for us to even love our enemies. When others spew their hate at us, maybe we should pause. Take in that deep breath of the Spirit and then see others as they are, as God's creation.
But we're really struggling, I think, to bring everybody together. And maybe that's our first step. Let's just acknowledge that it's hard. And everybody, it doesn't matter color, code, creed, ethnicity, sexuality, we all kind of go back to our safe place. And we like to talk about it, but we like to talk about it in terms of they and them and not us and we. And I don't think we're going to get anywhere as a church until we create settings where everybody feels safe and wanted and welcomed.
The best way that I can think of that we can live out oneness in this world of division is to not focus on the division, but to focus on people. We're all God's children, created in His image, and His image is multifaceted. So He has many sides of God, and if we will just focus on our similarities instead of our differences, we can make it a better world. We all breathe the same air, we all bleed the same color blood, we all love the same God. Just focus on the positive stuff.
I give some variation of the same benediction every Sunday, which is, you have come here to be refreshed and renewed, but your work is in the world. So go and be the church, and if necessary, use words.